West Michigan fireworks vendors are starting to see an increase in business as we get closer to the 4th, but many customers are wondering what kind of prices they'll see because of the tariffs on China.
News 8's Kyle Mitchell explains how local sellers have been navigating those tariffs.
Stores like GS Fireworks in Wyoming purchase directly from the manufacturer and timed their purchases before tariffs went into effect.
Putting on a big fireworks show for friends and family is something AJ Larabee looks forward to every year.
And fireworks have always been just the combination of the sound and the colors. It's just always been something I enjoyed.
Tariffs on China could mean some customers may be paying more.
There's going to be people like me who just say, hey, we enjoy it, it's worth it, we're going to do it anyways. And then there's other people who may have to balance what they can afford at the time or what makes sense.
The owner of GS Fireworks says prices will really depend on where you shop and whether they timed their purchase from suppliers before the tariffs went into effect.
You got to buy early in the year. If you weren't, on top of your game, buying early, you are definitely impacted by the tariffs.
With most fireworks produced in China, there's not a lot of options for different suppliers. While sellers can take on some of the cost, the owners say it won't be possible to absorb it all.
I didn't want to pass it on to my customers, so some of those tariffs, I'm going to absorb those in the end, but I don't want to price myself out of business.
At the Black Cat Fireworks tent in the Rogers Plaza parking lot on 28th Street, Tom Cutsley and his team were setting up shop.
There's some increases I've heard between about 10 to 15, sometimes closer to that 20% range. Luckily, we had our order in early, so we didn't succumb to any of that at all.
The Grand Rapids Fireworks Show says it was not impacted by tariffs because organizers made their purchases early. Even if some places have higher prices on certain items, sellers say there's still plenty of supply.
This year, there's no shortages of anything at all. And I talked to a lot of other guys that are selling, and I haven't heard any of that. So I think we're in a good spot.
In Wyoming, Kyle Mitchell, News 8.